Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm going to be playing some more Backpack Battlers. I don't know why, but that is a little bit of a tongue twister for me. Definitely keen to get into it more. It's a pretty addictive game, to be honest. I was a bit hesitant on it at first, but after playing the demo and then playing a little bit yesterday, I'm definitely keen to try it some more. I'm going to keep on trying a heap of different people instead of just focusing on one and keep on going from there. I did the Ranger on the demo. Thinking I'm gonna try. I mean, the mage seems interesting. The adventure was weird. Yeah, I forgot I can look at their subclasses. Magical girl, Conquest. Huh. I'm thinking I'm gonna try the Berserker because I like the idea of what they like. They have like a battle rage and so that seems pretty interesting. Fighter, blacksmith, pack loader, chieftain, and shaman. Shaman seems interesting. Other than that, they get a good amount of backpack space straight away by the looks of it. Health drops below 50%, enter a battle rage for 5 seconds. During battle rage, items inside the this targa, I'm assuming the backpack, gets 25% faster attack speed. Well, faster, and then you take 30% reduced damage. Which I figured was pretty cool. To be fair, there's also this option. Weapons inside this deal 30% more damage, but attack 30% slower. Ooh. Nah, I definitely am keen to try this one out. Okay, we'll get straight into this. What does the hammer give us? Deals an additional damage. Deals additional 1 damage per hour up. Interesting. Okay, I definitely am going to grab the sword. I don't really want to make a torch though. Even though I could, and technically it's not inherently bad to make a torch. I don't know, I haven't found too much use for the torch yet. To be fair, I've played very little. The broom could be interesting. I don't inherently need the broom. It doesn't inherently hurt me though, so I'll take it. And that's it. Yeah. We should be able to win. We have enough damage, plus we have our battle rage in that. Is that the effect that we get when we're into rage? I guess we got into the rage and when we drank the potion. Interesting. Ooh, what's this? Your starting class items are no longer afforded in the shop, even when this item is. So just get rid of class. That's weird. I don't really want that, to be honest. We'll take more storage. Honestly, slime is just inherently good. I'll have to reorganize the inventory a little bit. And shield is also quite usable. Oh, that has a few combinations actually. Okay, if I combine it here, jelly. What does this make? Gel totem. Gel totem. Alright, means we don't get the shield though. At the end of the day, I want that to be in there, at least just. I'm gonna want this hitting at least 2 weapons as well. How are we gonna organize it? That might be the only way that we can really do it. There we go, that still combines, although that's only hitting 2 things. It'll have to do for now. I'm pretty sure we save gold whenever we do. We don't have to use it all up. Health potion, battle rage. Although we're in a pretty bad position if we don't kill them by the time we're out of the battle rage. Yeah, that was bad. Use a skill. Bonus activation, chance to gain that. What does that trigger with? I don't see anything. This. Well, begin support more often in the shop and have a 40% chance to be sold. Sales. Items. Interesting. That combos with a lot of things. Gain more health and gain 20% random buffs. Or 20 random plus 20 random bumps. The buffs. Honestly, the pack meal just seems like the most trustworthy one. Oh, it has like a empty slot trigger. Items triggered 20% fast for each free slot. Okay, so if I would want to max that to get all those free slots on them. Interesting. So realistically, that's a little bit of a double-edged sword with what I have right now. Oh, we also made this shell totem. Okay, so I got rid of it being a weapon and made it into like a weird totem thing. Doesn't seem to combine with anything, so that might have been a bad idea. And that's an awkward angle for the stars to be. I wish that the stars were on the edges. Guess for right now that's gonna have to do. I mean, another sword is just helpful. More room is honestly just helpful as well. Banana could be low-key helpful as well, but I don't want it. Oh yeah, that makes a shovel if I combine them, if I remember correctly. Oh, glove and the hammer. Okay, I want to combine those. This and the broomstick. What does that make? Have I made it before? Broomstick, brooms. Oh, so you can see what stuff will make. Okay, I thought that if I had to find it first to see. Okay, that changes things up a little bit. What am I looking for? Okay, so I'd get the magic staff if I did that. Which is cool. Can't say I'm going for any magic kind of options, but I can also use it. That gives me only 2 open slots that I'm going to be using for right now. I feel like getting... Wait, was that a... Yeah, strong health potion, okay. I kind of still want that. I'd have to sell this and that wouldn't even get me the money. Not worth it. I'm honestly just going to keep everything the way it is for right now. If your health is above 70% gain overness health. Honestly, that's just bad. I think I might have to sell that later on. Yeah. Getting that better health potion will be quite helpful. Winning. You assume that I know whether I'm winning or not. I'm doing things and things are happening. Damn. This berserker is interesting to use though. Ooh, double achievements. Nice. We have a health potion, so that's good, and we have these dragon claws. Cancer inflict poison. During battle rage, which is good because we do go into battle rage. Items triggered by this trigger 40% faster. Oh, beautiful. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Do these rotate? Yeah, they do. Okay. Broomstick and the rock can go together. What does that mean? Dead rock. There's broomstick and that. What is that? No. No. Ah, this would be what it is. Weapons gain 2 damage. Assuming that's whatever's in the star. Chance to protect your buffs from removal. Chance to restore blind and cold. Seemed a little bit awkward size. I don't actually want that. I will, however, want this. Gives me a bit of an awkward position. Do this. I mean, it technically does get in the buff, but then it gets rid of the claws. Which I think is better for now. I do kind of want that shield though. Yeah, actually I can get the shield. Kind of. I get the shield like that. And get this. I can put it here, which technically does get rid of one of my speed boosts, but that's fine, because it'll give me a good item later on. Honestly, I've made this and it's just not being usable at all. I mean, I can throw it in just for the sake of it. Really doesn't do me any negatives. I think so, at least. Yeah, stamina is getting brutalized a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna get owned. We're bringing it a little bit around, but we're about to lose the effects of our rage and the health potion. Oh no. Okay, never say never. Perfect. Oh, 2 good items. So, on attack... I don't know what the sword symbol... I'm assuming it means damage. A better chance to prevent 9 damage, remove 0.3 stamina from your opponent and gain like up to 5. Nice. Yeah, we have a few items that we want to grab here. Takes up most of our money, but that's on fine. What is it? Shop entry. Consume this and starred items create different items. Different items boast on the combined value. Okay, so yeah, that's a randomizer the items. I know that one now. Okay. I'm gonna reorganize some of this. So realistically, this is a really weird thing to use, because realistically I want as many things in this battle rage as possible. Because everything that's inside here gets massive attack speed. This also gives good attack speed. I feel like I have it up here. Oh, I can make something with the slime. I don't know what that's gonna make. Give me a recipe. I'm assuming steel slime. Items activated by this weapon, by the diamond weapons, gain 2 damage, gain armor. That could be pretty interesting. I might as well give that a try. That does mean that he's wasting some of that though. I'll have to just accept that for right now. As for that, that's also good. Pretty much takes up the entirety of that 4 though, which is very bad. Yeah. Then I also can't really trigger this that easily. Yeah, I've kind of dug myself into a bit of a pit there, trying to trigger that as like perfectly. I don't want that anymore. Let's just roll. Yeah, I was hoping to rotate those, but alright. We have a abundance of room, but not abundance of anything else, which is ironic because that's normally not the way it goes. Being too picky with this. I really don't like how the gloves, how it has it organized. That's alright, we're going to be making that into a steel slime. That's still getting a good amount of buffs. That's realistically everything we're going to get right now. Yeah, I'm just going to battle. It's realistically nothing good, so we'll just go with it. I've only got a lot of flame. I haven't played that person yet. Battle Rage. Some more potions would actually be nice. Something doing... I think there should be some more stuff to do with Battle Rage, which I should be able to perfect a bit better. Ooh, close though. Okay, Steel Slime, so we want to be comboing that with Weapon. Interesting. An Axe. Ooh, an Axe. I wish I could flip the item because I want the axe piece to be pointing in that other direction. Guess I can technically do that over here and do that over here. So that would trigger with the slime, so then the slimes hit them both and they give me more armor. It gets rid of one of the attack speed, but it still gives everything else. So if I'm gonna do that, I might as well stick to that. I definitely want to get more health potion going. And not the best in the world, but I feel like that's gonna be everything we can do at the moment. I mean, I could have done a reroll actually. Yeah. This person has a lot of armor and I don't really have things to pierce through their armor. Our stamina is doing good though, because we don't have a lot of weapons. Ah, we're getting through them good. We haven't even had to use our health potions. We haven't even had to use our battle rage. All came up peachy. That's very nice. Ah, so okay. I remember because I did combine them earlier, so I could make another dragon claws. Have a look at the gloves actually. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. How do we want to play this? We're still on low. I don't inherently need more slime. Getting another dagger could be helpful. Daggers are just inherently nice, to be honest. And we keep on getting these. I mean, I'll take the helmet. Helmet will definitely be usable. The armor would have been nice though. Oh, I could upgrade the armor. I'm gonna reserve that. I want to try that later. How do I want to use this? I don't think that gets triggered. It doesn't. Does it trigger this? It does. Guess in that case, it's probably good to do that. Guess I may as well have that getting triggered there. That looks pretty decent for right now. Okay. They have a lot more damage than us, but we have our health potions. They're in their battle frenzy. Come on. Damn it. At least we gained 1 health there thanks to our support. Grant a flame for each crafted item. Starred weapon. Deal 1 damage and use stamina. -5 stamina. Interesting. Wolf's Crystal. Weapons have a 10% critical hit chance. Interesting. Runes are offered in the shop. Okay, so that'll just make runes. I don't really know what runes are. I think I have seen them, but I'm not too sure. Gain 1 luck for each stacked gemstone. Okay. Chieftain. Battle Rage lasts 0.8 seconds longer for each starred leaf item. I don't think I have any starred. I don't have any leaf items. So. On hit, 2% chance to stun for 0.3 seconds. This end starred items gain 5% accuracy and 5% critical hit chance. During Battle Rage, trigger 50% faster. I do like that. Yeah, it only combos with weapons, so I'm gonna have to. I'll have to change how everything's kind of laid out a little bit. I think I like Farda, to be honest. I do like the crafted weapons thing because I'm kind of doing them to a certain. Well, I have a crafted weapon. I shouldn't really say I'm doing. I think I'm gonna go Farda. The real question is, how do we even work Farda in? Yeah, let's go Farda and just do that for now. Oh, collar. What's this? Oh, it combines with the shield. Battle Rage lasts 2 seconds longer. Oh, I like that. Okay. Makes an extra spike shield piece. Yeah, let's just combine everything over here. So inherently... yeah, so that is actually a weapon as well, so that's funny. Does that mean it gets triggered by that? It does. How are we going to want to do this? So technically... ooh. That's interesting. We'll do that. Yeah, that gives the axe getting a very good amount of buffs. I'm going to want this, honestly, next to this. So I'm just going to do that for right now. Now let me see. What do I want? I want the starred items. 6 starred items. Activate. I don't fully understand what that's meaning, to be honest. So if I do this, that gives out a good amount of speed, attack speed as well. I might as well have that up here, because that way it still gives me the same effect while giving me the attack speed. Now technically I can't have my potions working, which does nearly as much as I want to. Unless I do this. Which for right now... okay, that works. I still need the shield combining with the shield though. Using a lot of wasted room. Oopsie daisy. If I combine them up to the top here, how much room does that give me down the bottom? Not enough, obviously. But at the end of the day, that's fine for me to do. Not getting these using their... I'm not going to be using their effect at the... which definitely does suck, but for now I'm just going to have to live with it. That's the best we're going to be able to do. Let's just live with that. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We haven't even had to use our battle rage yet. They're using up their potions, which is fine. Okay, we're using battle rage, but we've already got them. Perfect. Oh, good achievement. Oh my god, that takes up so much room. Spiked wall. Interesting. Battle rage lasts 2 seconds longer. Return damage limited by spikes against damage and against range. I don't know what that one triggers. Interesting. That's really weird. And this is battle rage. Entered, gain 40 armor. During battle rage, damage taken is reduced by 10%. Blocks absorb 1 damage. Okay. And honestly, a really good weapon, because our weapons are a little blasé at the moment. And I could get a poison dagger going. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, how do we want to do this? Honestly, the spike shield and the armor piece both take up so much room at the moment. Consume this and cleanse 10 debuffs. Honestly, that seems pretty usable. Order's very nice though. Could probably hurt my stamina usage. I mean, I can definitely work it in. That's not... well, apparently it is a little bit of the hard part, but work on that in a second. What? Oh, because I can't go up more. So it kind of has to stay where it is. Unless I were to mess around with these potions. What? Guess I could just do this. Yeah, that gets me it. That gets me it. That puts my stamina usage to higher though. If I get rid of the dagger, it still keeps it the exact same. Rude. Honestly, I'm fine to get rid of that use. I'll just do that. Yeah, that keeps it all in a pretty decent position. I was hoping to get the poison dagger going. The very minimum I can do that. Okay, that works for now. Stamina usage is a little high, so I'm pretty interested to see if that hurts me or anything like that. That person has a weird looking spear. Interesting. They also have a Uno reverse card. What? Okay, we're in battle rage. We still got 1 potion. Okay, we're good. Okay, what is this? If you have exactly 1 armor, helmet, and shoes, reduce damage. I don't know what the arrow symbol is, and I'm assuming that is poison damage. Interesting. Every 6.5 seconds, stuns for 0.3 and gain spike. Triggers 5% faster. It doesn't have anything, it's just an inherent thing. Shields have a 30% chance to block, so I literally have 1 shield. Armor triggers 6% faster though, so that's pretty cool. I mean, it seems like an interesting one to use, because I do have a decent bit of... I have 2 things. Okay, I have 2 things that will trigger off of that. Which will give me 30% more armor. Other than that, I only have a chest piece and a helmet right now. I don't have shoes yet. I can get shoes though. I can get shoes. That worth me trying to get though. Yeah, why not? Let's have fun. Ooh. Ooh, fancy sword. Pretty sword. No, we're not going to do the sword. Ooh, I can make the helmet better. I wonder what that's going to do. Helmet. That's annoying. Let's do this. Oh, nice. That also combines with the potion. Random one. Yeah. Random ones have backfired on me in the past. I mean, I'll give it a shot. Why not? Ooh, armor. Nice. That actually works out surprisingly well. Let's go with that. Okay, this person looks a little jacked. They have a lot of armor. I thought I was stacking armor. They have flame snails. They also have the fire, what reminds me of the fire from Howl's Moving Castle. Okay, we're doing good. We haven't even used our health potions, so I think we got this. Health potions, we still have our battle rage. Yeah, easy peasy. Okay, that made a stone helm. Reduced damage taken by 25% for 5 seconds. And gain 35 health. Chance to reduce critical hits. And chance to resist stuns. Interesting. As for these items, I'm not really too appreciative of them. They're pretty Ooh, a potion one. That potion belt could actually be pretty good. I don't have anywhere where I can use the potion belt too well though. Okay, I can kind of do that for now. That hurt my stamina? It doesn't seem to be the case. That's the random re-rolling one. What does that combine with? Oh, you can make that like shelled potion. Maybe I should give that a try. I haven't done the shell potion. Every 3 seconds, start items trigger 5% faster. Remove 1 block from your opponent. Interesting. I'm going to try upgrading this and just see what that does. I'm going to try a reroll as well. Oh, that can be crafted. What does that craft into? I'm assuming it's this. Oh, Buster Blade. Battle Rage, Stamina usage 3 and cooldown 3. Okay, so that just becomes jacked. Not gonna lie, I kind of want that. Although it's gonna take up so much room. Well, at the end of the day, if we're gonna get that, I'd be fine to lose access to this sword. Lose access to that. Then it has a really nice slot right there. And all I need to do is hit it with the hammer. Okay. Let's sell the dagger. Okay, that does suck that I'm losing access to that. Okay, how are we going to plan this? I need that to be touching it anyway, so we're going to have to think about how to add that on. Also getting a pretty fast triggered speed. Technically, I can move that over, actually. Have that do that. I can do that for right now. Yeah, we're sitting pretty. That's going to upgrade that. That's all triggering. That's all triggering. That's all triggering. Yep, that keeps it all in a pretty good state. At the end of the day, I'm not triggering the gloves on anything. Which is fine. I always find the gloves really awkward on how to actually add them. Oh, we're going up against a sorceress. Okay, good amount of armor. We're doing a good amount of damage. We are losing out on our stamina quite a bit though. But we got this. Easy peasy. And now we have the Buster Sword. Oh my god, I did not think the Buster Sword was going to be that much bigger. And 2 achievements. Perfect. Okay, that is a lot bigger. Okay, how are we going to work this? Yeah, that gives me a lot of good room. Wait, where did I get this now from? I guess that was that slow achievement thing. What? Cleanse effects have a 25% chance to cleanse an additional debuff. Every 12 seconds, cleanse 6 debuffs and heal for 40 health. Triggered faster for each potion. Okay, so for each potion I have attached to that, it's going to be triggered faster. Interesting. Oh, I can see how you can make that real nice. Okay, so realistically, that would be the best way to have that sorted, because that way it's getting both buffs. It's not getting the fisticuffs though. I do want it to get the fisticuffs. I haven't been able to do anything good with the axe though. That does. I mean, at the end of the day, out of everything that I can hit with it, I would rather the fisticuffs hit that. That also does mean that this is out of the bruiser bag. How do I want to do this? Let's try a reroll. Let's see if that gives us any more options. And I can't really give us that gives us more options. It just gives us a bit more craziness. Okay, let me just do this. So right now, it's such an awkward shape. Very awkward shape if you ask me. If I'm doing that, that's hitting a lot of speed boost or triggering. Yeah, that still does good. That clears back up this bottom area, so I can move this back around. Although I can get this triggering better. How much better though? That's the real question. To do that, ooh, that could be pretty nice. Not good though. It's not good. It's not good. And it gets rid of one of them. Who cares? We can live with that. And for right now, that's also going to be good. And I'm as... Oh, that can combo with that. That's interesting. Not that I can help it actually work well. Yeah, I think that's everything we can do for right now, other than maybe Shield and Snowman. Huh. What Shield and Snowman make? I can't work it in anyway. Let's just fight. If I overthink that too much, I'm going to be here for days. Stamina's going to be a problem. They have a pretty cool looking axe. I guess now that I have the Buster Sword, I should probably get rid of the axe and just focus everything on this Buster Sword. Damn it. I only have 1 health left. That's not good, actually. Healed. Item started by this chance to prevent body damage and remove. Honestly, I already have the shield wall, so getting the legendary one is a little bit awkward. If I get rid of this, that puts my stamina back down to low. Alright. Let's change this up a little bit. Okay, boots. Those are nice. Sucks that they don't really reach there. Let's see if I can change that up. Okay, perfect. That'll also give me that buff, so that's nice. That's only an epic armor. This is a legendary armor. Gives me a lot more armor, gives me some health regen and some holy. Although this one gives me an advantage to battle rage, which I would kind of want to keep. Or another potion. Because I'm not really in the situation where I can grab another potion stand, even though I kind of want one. I mean, I can, theoretically. Just have it there. Singular armor piece is honestly nice as well. That would have been a good sword for earlier on. Loot isn't inherently bad, but trying to fit it in somewhere is a little awkward. Okay, we're technically fully filled with all of our squares. All the rapier is nice though. Actually, we have not found that many potions actually, now to think about it. Okay, so let's reorganize. So, at the end of the day, that still triggers, that still triggers, that still triggers. I can move that one to the side and it'll give it better triggering. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I think that's looking pretty good. There's so much empty space, which I may as well just fill up with some stuff right now. Alright, let's just go with that. Oh, that makes the snowballs. Interesting. Okay, so that's where you get the snowballs. That explains where you get them. This person's a lot of poisoning, and I'm getting debuffed a lot with that poison. We haven't entered our battle rage yet, or used our potion. There goes our potion and battle rage, what we want. Perfect. Alright, you've got these boots. 20% chance to resist cold, battle rage, cleanse, 3 debuffs, and gain some in power and more armor. Beautiful. Yeah, I do like the idea of getting another armor potion. It also stacks as all the other armor things I have. Randomly gaining power, 3 seconds. I mean, that would be nice, but I don't inherently have too many good spots to put it. Huh. Surprised I'm only getting these now. That would have been a lot more helpful earlier on. Alright, let's just battle. No use overthinking it. Well, that person just drank a lot of potion to get a lot of armor. Oh my god. That's right, our Buster Sword is firing pretty quickly. But when it hits hard. Which is very nice. Our Spiked wall shields handling pretty well. There goes our armor, but we'll have a bit more of an armor jump. Yep. We're in a battle rage right now, so we're doing most of our damage, so hopefully we can get them down low. There goes our battle rage. It did enough. It did enough. Good. Cleansing debuffs would also be nice. Getting this is actually quite helpful. I do want to get the cleansing debuffs. If I do this, I'm pretty sure it flows down, so this... Do I want it like that? That means I'll... No. Kind of need that to stay there though. But I can't... That one's not good to have be the one in the center, I'm feeling. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to roll with that. Yeah, we'll just roll with that. As for that, low stamina, not the end of the world. Ah, stamina potion, oh my god. I feel like I need to redo my entire board, but we're probably going to be out this run. So I want to have the stamina potion comboing with everything else. I feel like to do that, I need to change how the board is right now. Alright, I'm just going to roll with what we have. Yeah, let's just roll with that. Right, let's go. Show me my opponent and give me my victory. Okay. Numbers go burr. That's all I'm thinking right now, to be honest. Numbers go burr. We just used that potion. We're now in our battle rage. Just when we can do our most damage. They have so much health. And they keep on getting a lot of armor. That's not good. Oh, well. Round lost. Okay, that was interesting. That class is interesting. Who do we give a try now to? Mage seems like they could be interesting. They seem to have like some sort of tarot card thing as well, but I haven't really seen too much of that. These flames also seem pretty interesting. What does a satchel do? Start battle, gain 5 mana. Items inside have a 30% chance to deplete mana they gain. 50% chance to produce 1 mana from removal. Interesting. Let's give her a try. Alright. I am very out of my depths for how this is going to actually work, but we're just going to kind of stack with everything we can and go from there. Yeah, I'm definitely kind of seem to be in the back and forth of just gaining health against each other. None of us have the edge on damage. I have a lot more health though, oh my god. Health just keeps on stacking because of the amulet. Nice. Yeah, that is good. Nothing can combine with anything. 2 snowballs. Interesting. I think that's about the best I can do at the moment. Probably should have grabbed the frying pan. I could have actually utilized it quite well, I reckon. S-Vest has a good amount of armor already. Mainly it's just that one armor piece, to be honest. They're also hitting me with that poison debuff, so that's going to be interesting. I don't know what I'm doing, but it seems to be working, so that's good. Ooh, skill. Okay, let's have a look at these skills. Stones grant... Oh, golems. Oh, I didn't know that there's stone golems. Dealt damage, gain 65% of their damage as armor. That's nice. Double rainbow. The double rainbow. Items have a 20% chance to deploy buffs they gain. I still don't fully understand how that works, per se. So... Interesting, okay. Starred items trigger 30% faster. 10% fast. 10% for each unique item. Custom cards or platomatic custom cards. So I guess that would work well with the tarot cards or the cards that I've been seeing. Chance to find items, percent chance you obtain 2 items. And just stats. That just gains maximum health and max. Honestly, just stats is quite nice. At least reads quite nice. That doesn't really combo with much of anything, but I wouldn't mind trying. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying the whole tarot card thing, so I'll grab it. We'll go with that. I mean, I'll take more room. That makes the shamans... I don't know if the shaman really works with anything. I mean, that would make... Where is it? Here. Shell Totem, which is considered a holy weapon. I think that's what that symbol means. I think it means holy. It doesn't do any damage though, so I'll be losing my damage weapon. Instead, I could make a hero's sword, which would give me just more flat damage. I think for right now, the hero's sword is the better option. Yeah, I feel like the hero sword is just a flat out better option at the moment. And we'll grab a shield for good measure. Oh, snowballs can combine into a shield. I wonder what that's going to make. I know I could look into it, but I'm just going to let it roll. Okay, I think we got him. Definitely feel like I need to get a little bit more damage on ours, so... We're given a little bit of debuffs now, though. And our buffs are kind of the thing that's supporting us. Okay, 2 combinations. Perfect. And we got... Solid defense, so... Frozen blocker. On attacked... 30 chance to prevent 12 damage, remove stamina from opponent, and inflict freeze. Nice. And we got the hero sword, that's also good. Oh, that can combine with that. What does that do? Okay, that's gonna be nice. What's this? Cubit. 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 I am announcing that terribly. Okay, start items, activate 65 chance to gain regen. Okay, so it's basically just an inherent regen. Chest piece offered on the shop. That's interesting, but I don't really want to experiment with that too much at the moment. We're running out of room a little bit, so I'm gonna have to play a little bit of Jigsaw. I was hoping I could work the shield back in. Looks like that's not going to work unless I get a good piece here. I guess that works. Can I reserve 2 things at once? I can, but it means I don't get Now we'll go with what we have. I'm interested to see what the broomstick will end up by making with the snowball. I'm sure it's some sort of ice staff, which will be good because we have a lot of mana building up. Okay, perfect. Ooh, I bet you feel cool now. Okay, that's the achievement I just got for making this off. I bet you feel cool now. Ugh. Snowstruck. So it's a legendary weapon, does a good amount of damage. On hit, inflicts cold. And 2 cold to myself though, so it's a little bit of a double-edged sword. That's interesting. It does get affected by this apparently. What is... Oh, those are symbols I haven't seen. Ah, okay. So gain armor for each common item. Gain free mana for rare. And reduce damage taken by 10% for each epic item. Very interesting item. A unique item. Unique artifact. Stone's death. What's a damage? It's a kind of weapon, or it's a ranged weapon. Can only be thrown once per battle though. Inflict fright damage. Items have a critical hit, so it increases critical hit and per fright level. I mean, I like the idea of it. The hat. A part of me likes the idea of the hat. It just looks so awkward on how to actually fit that in, so I'm just gonna... yeah, we're just gonna go right past that. Let's just go on to the next battle. Okay, we're just gaining so many buffs. We're inflicting a good amount of cold buffs on them, but we're inflicting just as many cold buffs on ourselves, it's feeling. We need a way to cleanse our own buffs. Yeah, we need a way to cleanse our own buffs. Okay, that just messed us out. What is this? Pop. Is a unique item, it won't throw great trouble grading that for you. Okay, so it's another throwing one. Axe. Putting it fast for each mana up to 60%. Restored. Interesting. Interesting. How do we want to work this? I honestly feel like we're not utilizing everything the way that we should. What was the bag doing again? It gives mana. You know what? I'm not too sure how we're going to be stacking this, but let's just restack everything. Oh, that does count as one of the diamonds. Okay. That the plot thickens a little bit with that then. Okay. Honestly, I don't really need both of them. They're a little subpar in my own opinion. However, I would like this to be hitting the star. I don't have a lot of things in the bag now. I mean, at the very least, that's at least doing something. Let's get rid of this over that. Which I would like. Guess the only way to really fix that up would be throwing that there, throwing this there. Okay, it still does a little bit of something, something. Realistically, it only combos with that one thing. So items triggered by this faster for each unique item. I don't even know if having that triggering faster is good because that gives me the debuff. I mean, we'll go with it again and we'll see if that debuff hurts us more than it helps us. I can see Pop doing stuff, but he's just popping in there. Pop, 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 pop. Okay. Well, it's working. Oh, the sword and the gloves will combine together. That's interesting. Okay, good. It gave us some more room. That's what I was going for. Armor would be nice though. What does that end up by making? It would be a helmet. It's a curse helmet, wouldn't it? Reduce damage taken by 25%. Opponents gains buffs. 50% chance to nullify it. Your opponent's healing is reduced as well. Interesting. I'm gonna buy the armor piece, but I can't use the armor piece, so we're just gonna roll with that for now. Okay. We have no health potion, so that is hindering us a little bit, to be honest. I reckon if we had some, that would be good. Okay, we get our class now. So rainbow potion, all staffs are offered in the shop. Don't really combine with much of anything. Water elemental, gain mana, chance per sure. Gain 5 random buffs. Your opponent gains 5 random buffs. Okay. Buffs removed from your opponent. Items gain overnight critical hit damage. Interesting. So heal 5% of your healing as damage. Not gonna lie, that's really weird item sounding. Does give a lot of something though. I'm gonna throw it in the Okay, what the hell is that? Vessel deals potion damage with 100% lifesteal and triggers. Oh, god damn it! I have no room for all this. This is the opposite of the last game. This is so rude. Okay. At least something. I'm not gonna say that gives me anything on the field though. I don't have any room to put any of these items on. I mean, not gonna lie, I don't want these. So I'm just gonna get rid of them. There we go. That gives me some room to actually work with. Now for right now, I do have a couple of things. So, what do I want? Diamond. So dealing your health as potion or something or other damage. Okay, so having the items on right now we can just Yeah, that also counts as a unique, so that's pretty... I need another set of blades to actually trigger that properly, so that's kind of my board. Alright, let's just go with what we have for right now, and then we'll try to fix it up a little bit later. Hopefully we can get some more slots in our backpack, to be honest. Ah, we're so dead. Every usage regen to gain lock, bike, faster. No, we need room, we need items. That's not the item space we were talking about, game. That's not the item space we were talking about. Oh, that can combine with the armor, that's interesting. Right, let's just do this. That way I at least have the armor turning into whatever that's going to turn it into, which I reckon will be quite handy. Handy dandy. I personally don't really need the gloves at the moment. I can get this shield back in here. So that does technically... Yeah, so that works a lot better actually. Give us more item space. That is not what we call more item space, game. Opponents below 30% health deal 50% more damage. To them or to me? To them or to me, though? That's important distinction. They've been debuffs inflicted, gain armor. Inflict some fear. Oh, I'll buy it. Okay, and a little bit more room, a little bit more room. Yeah. I guess that will probably have to do for right now. Yeah, that'll have to do for now. Alright, let's just see how that goes. Oh, we're dead. That spiraled out of control real quick. Skills. Keeping it cool. Class armor. Start battle, gain 80 armor and inflict cold. Use flame to inflict cold and gain 10 armor. Interesting. Honestly, I'm thinking just flat stats. I have no way that I can think of actually utilizing anything there. Really, that doesn't combine with anything. Chance to gain mana, I mean, I might as well grab it because it actually does pair well with everything. At least to a certain extent. Ice armor is going to be quite helpful. Just can't work him in yet. Does low-key suck. Well, I mean, I guess I can get rid of this. Cancel books and spells to be on sale is not really ideal. However, that doesn't free up much of any room other than like a handful around the side here. So if I do that, then it puts me like one there. Which I mean, move that off of there for now, put that up here. I mean, it works. Okay, I have a few things that can combine with that as well. Okay. We'll have to figure out how to get that to work better. But for right now, let's go to the battlefield and see if we've actually made a difference. Oh, we're definitely doing a lot more. I don't know if that's just this person was worse than the last people, or if that was just pure luck. Is that snowball gonna come back down? Okay, there it goes. I was really scared for a second. I'm like, wait, is that coming back? Critical hit chance. Ooh, 25% critical hit chance. That's nice. You can only have one. You can only have one spit item. Spirit item. Interesting. I really don't have the room for it though. If I reserve it and then roll, it does keep the space. Okay, that's usable. Lens debuff if I do not have debuffs heal. That's low-key fire. Because debuffs are the one thing that's been hurting me, so I'm going to take that. Come on, give me an item. I mean, I do want health potions, but I don't have any room for them right now. Right. I'm going to do that for right now. Alright, there's nothing more I can do. We are done here. I thought that dagger is interesting. Like a flame dagger, I like that. Okay, looks like we've got this. Nice. Oh, finally some actual more room. Okay, that's actually quite helpful. I mean, I can get the cat to work if I do this. But I want the cat to pair with. The cat kind of pairs with everything. What's the buff that it gives to the items that it starred? Critical hit chance. Okay, so I want that on as many things as I can possibly get it on, to be honest. Which I can get that here. I can get it on the staff as well. Why don't you give me anything I can use, game? Well, there's a lot of stuff I can use. It's no room. Oh, that pairs with this. Interesting. I wonder what that's gonna make. I don't want to know, but I don't have any Unless I want to get rid of him for the next round and do that in there. I like how that bounces. That kind of is the best that I can do. Only given the sword, which is very, very, very bad, because I'd like it to give it to the staff. But the only way I'm going to get the staff is if I move that up. Move that up. Put that there. Sword for right now is going to have to just live with that. That's not going to work, is it? I mean, I don't have to have it next to it, so I could do that. That gives most of everything next to it. Okay. And that way that is now given the buff. Oh, that would be fire positioning. That'd be really good positioning, actually. I don't see any way I can move that around, though. There isn't. Yeah, there's no way I can... There's a way, there's a way, there's a way. Let's get rid of one of those, though. Which technically would do something like that. I don't really know if that's the best option, no, but also losing access to a lot of other things being used. Can't use the potion, can't use this bob. Alright, let's just go with that. I probably made it worse, but we'll live with it. Okay, I think we got this. Oh, come on. Okay, good. A little bit closer than wanted. Ooh. It seems fine, though. Okay, that's the achievement I just got. Heart of Darkness. Okay, I see why it seems fine, though. Every 4 seconds, steal 2 buffs. Prioritize healing, trigger 20% faster for each item thing. Interesting, okay. But I know for a fact I want this. And I know for a fact I want this. I mean, that cupcake seems fun as well. Okay, we need to make this work somehow. Item-wise, we have a few dozen slots. Well, with the cupcake, doesn't seem to star with any. Does suck a little. Oh, I don't have the armor because of what I just did. And even with that, alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the armor pieces. The potions dropping on each other, so I'm just going to have to live with it. Yep, I think that's just going to have to do. That is unfortunate. Well, this person has a lot of fire. Or a lot of debuffs that they're applying to us. We're stealing a lot of their buffs though, so that's good. Come on, we just need to out-heal them, pretty much. Good, good, good. More armor piece. No, 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 no. That's not what I want. I want more item slots. Thank you. That's good. Now I can actually bring him back in. He also compares well with everyone else as well. Would technically go well with a few things. I mean, it is a good looking orb. I have 6 already. I get 2 for that, so that puts me up to 8. I get another 2 for that, so that puts me up to 12. So I still end up by falling short. So there's no use trying for it. Let's just go for the battle. We've changed everything up a little bit, so we have a bit more power. We should be good enough to finish this off. I hope. Well, this person's attacking pretty fast. Yeah, they're in their battle rage, but we're still in a very comfortable position. Perfection. It is a little bit tempting to go for it another round because we're kind of starting to get everything to synergize well. But I'm going to take the win. No need to be greedy at the moment. Alright, I think I'm going to take a little break really quickly and we'll come back with some TFT. I've been enjoying this game, I definitely do enjoy it, but some TFT, I want to do some TFT for the rest of the night. I'll be back in a moment.